I'm so excited. Who would have ever thought that I would be doing an Asia travel diary series? Not me. Welcome to my first of 4 vlogs. Today we are headed to Korea. I started the morning off with Dylan. We left Caitlin's apartment in Los Angeles at 5 a.m. Went to LAX, had a 6-hour flight to Honolulu, had a 4-hour layover there, and then boarded our lovely, at least like 10-hour flight to Seoul. We were sitting further back in the plane and they ran out of the good chicken dinner option, so Dylan and I got these meatballs and mashed potatoes. I can't even lie, Hawaiian, those mashed potatoes were really rough. I finished reading Just Kids on the plane, did cry, then I started reading Crying in H Mart, also cried a little bit, and then fell asleep, and we landed in Korea and took a public transport bus into the city. Hey guys, today we are in Seoul in South Korea. It's my first time in Korea ever. Dylan and I had the craziest travel day ever yesterday. I went up to LA to go see Caitlin for a couple days, and then Dylan came up the night before. We had a really early flight, left out of LAX at like 7 a.m, flew to Hawaii, had a 4-hour layover there, but it was nice because we like left really quick, went to the Navy Exchange and got food, and then went back to the airport, and then we had a 10-hour flight to Korea. Today is gonna be our first full day here. Basically, we're doing like a family summer trip in Asia. Our parents and Porter are supposed to be flying in tonight. We're gonna get ready. We're gonna go to this cafe, but it's so humid here, and I washed my hair last night with like this 2-in-1 shampoo thing that the hotel had because everything else was closed, and I just threw it up in a bun right now because it might rain and the humidity, it's just not gonna be a good mix. So the outfit today is also very minimal, but welcome to my summer Asia vlogs. We started off by walking to this super cute cafe. I'll try and put all of the names of most of the food places that we go to on the screen, so if you ever need a screenshot, they're there. This place was really popular for their yogurt bowls actually, which I was surprised. So I got this apple cinnamon one with a honeycomb on top. It was definitely the pricier cafe meal that I've spent on this trip. I got a honeycomb latte, which kind of tastes like ice cream. I got us a pistachio acorn macaron for us to split. It might not look like it on here, but the rain was absolutely insane on our first day, so immediately we stopped into a convenience store after breakfast, bought some umbrellas, and then we walked hours around the city just kind of seeing everything. I found this Michelin star restaurant that we went to for lunch. They only have 3 items on the menu, and it was so cheap, less than $7 US each, I think, for that bowl of noodles. Hours and hours later, we stopped in this cute little cafe that was based off of salt. I got a salted caramel latte, a strawberry pastry to try, and then Dylan got a matcha. I missed it earlier, but 7-Eleven was playing a theme song. I wish I got it. And they have a cafe here, bougie 7-Eleven, where I was just enjoying my lovely break from walking. Oh, they have Galbi flavored Pringles. Really want to get, I already know they're gonna be fire. Lots of chips, lots of ramen. This suitcase, which is obviously very high on demand. Hockey, some fun chocolates. Oh, I've had this chocolate before. Very good. No, wait, I lied. It was this one. Very good. Dylan just looked in the fridge for 10 minutes and chose Dr. Pepper. Yeah, we'll have to come back and get these when Porter's here tomorrow. Ice cream. Ready to venture back. Oh, we left our umbrellas here. Oh wait, is this one mine? Yeah, it is because I didn't close it. This cafe sounds like those YouTube videos where it's like 10 hours of ambient jazz music. It's fabulous. I love it. We're at this teddy bear cafe, which is right next to the one we went to yesterday. They finally made it after the really long flight. I got this margarita pastry today because yesterday I had so many sweets. It made me feel a little bit ill. So, and then I got a hazelnut latte somewhere. Go.
It's not so young.
So I already know this is such a touristy activity to do, but we were going to the palace and you get free entry if you dress up in a hanbok, which is the traditional Korean wear. My mom and I went to this little place right outside of the entry of the palace and you can just kind of rent it and they'll do your hair for you. So much fun. It was my first time in Korea and my mom was born in Seoul, so she has this baby picture of her in one as well. And so it was just like a really sweet thing to be able to do with her. After walking around for a while, we found this Korean restaurant and spent the rest of the day going to different temples and shrines and looking at the beautiful architecture. This day was a little bit scattered. Honestly, cannot even tell you where the beginning of the day went in that footage. Later on, my mom and I were walking around. My dad and my brothers were looking at some like random electronic stores and we got catfished. There is this Starfield library that everyone will tell you to go visit in Seoul. Online, it looked like this crazy library. You get there and it's just a center point of this mall. It's literally just a shopping mall. Unless you're in the area, I honestly would not recommend. My mom went to try some clothes on and I love that here they give you these things to wear over your head when you take the clothes on and off so you don't get makeup on them. Amazing. Got some Korean food for dinner. I'm just gonna start putting some pins up of the places as well that I can't find the actual names of. We were staying in the Dragon Hill Lodge, which is a military hotel in Seoul. Right across the street, there was the War Memorial of Korea. I saw that it was free admission. I don't think anyone else really cared to go that much, but I wanted to go one morning. Happy day 4. Today's our last full day in Korea. I didn't vlog that much these past few days because I was so sweaty. It's so hot here. This might have been one of my favorite parts of the trip. Later, we went to this famous food market. They had so many snacks and souvenirs and different vendors, so we tried and split a lot of different things. First, my mom and I sat down and got these chive pancakes, then we got some kimbap, and then we got some bibimbap, and the vegetables were so fresh and amazing. Afterwards, we went to Seoul Forest. Porter brought his skateboard all the way to Korea. He really wanted to come skate here and skate in Japan. And we ended the trip in Hawaii as well. My grandpa made a skate hanger on Oahu when my mom was growing up, so Porter wanted to finish the trip off skating there, which we did. Also, I got a ridiculous amount of bug bites while I was in Korea and Japan. No one else in my family did, and I cannot tell you what happened to me, but at one point I had 5 mosquito bites on one knee. Definitely a unique experience, but this park was beautiful, so busy. We went to a shopping area nearby. They had a lot of really cute vintage and thrift shops. I bought a Vivienne Westwood bag for like $80 US, or it might have been cheaper, but I'm gonna have a whole thrift haul because I bought a lot of designer stuff thrifting in Japan. So that'll be the 4th part of this video series. We went to this small Korean restaurant for our last dinner there. It was really difficult to communicate because obviously everyone speaks Korean, but there was another customer there and he also spoke English, so he helped us translate, which was amazing. The next morning we woke up really early, said goodbye to our beautiful view of the Seoul Tower, packed up everything, and rode a taxi to the airport to go to Osaka. So I will see you next week in Japan. Bye.